Well, hello, everybody. Let us get started. Hey there. So, hey, I have a question. If you can let me know, did you hear the music while in the intro section there? I was broadcasting some music, but I had the stream software muted, so it may not have come through. So I'm kind of wondering. I'll put that out there. So tonight, I'm going to be doing, it shouldn't be on too long. What I'm going to be working on tonight is the second book or the second page of Solitude by Johann George Zimmermann. Let me make that a little bit bigger. Hope everybody's doing well, having a good day. Make that a little bigger here. So if you saw yesterday's stream, I've taken on a new project, which is to transcribe this 18, 19, 20, 220, almost 200 and yeah, exactly 220-year-old book into modern English. So we began last night with the title page here, Solitude, written originally by Johann George Zimmermann, transcribed by Kurt Bell. Yes, indeed. And today I set myself a task of doing one page a day. So yesterday I did the title page before, and then I did down here, the chapters. Today I'm going to do a short section for directions for placing the plates. The book came with a number of beautiful plates and engravings, and I'm going to do that. And I'll take this part out because I just used the manuscript, the MS for going alone, as my foundation. So let's go ahead and put this in. It says directions for placing the plates. Oh. So the first is called, get this, maybe if I put it over here, I can see it better. The first is Jerome in the Wilderness. That's the way that Mr. Zimmermann spelled it. Well, he didn't do it because he wrote this in I think it was in Swiss. And so when they translated it into English, at the time they were substituting, in some cases, F for S. So I'm going to say S, double S. All the things I'm going to do is update it for modern English. Next plate is the biff, the F for the bish. Wait, no, there we go. If. So that's how it was written, but I'm going to substitute that. There we go. Yep. The bishop of CC throwing his arm. Okay. Next one. Arm over Saint Francis. There we go. Over Saint Francis. Okay. And the next one is Armale telling her rosary. Born as Petrarch in Solitude. Who is that? Let's see. Petrarch in Solitude. Could that possibly be? Let's go to the Google machine and find out. Could this be it? Petrarch's on the Solitude. So Petrarch must be the author. Could this be it? De Vitae Solitaria of solitary life, or On the Solitary Life, translated as The Life of Solitude, is a philosophical treatise composed in Latin and written between 1346 and 1356, mainly in Lent of 1346 by Italian Renaissance humanist Petrarch. What the heck? I've never heard of this. Let's see if it's on Amazon, shall we? Well, here I can look over with it together with you. Amazon. So that was are in solitude. Okay. Well, there's something for Petrarch right there. A critical guide to the complete works, $44. Yeah. Companion is a Petrarch, everywhere a wanderer. Seems like this Petrarch person was prolific. The Labyrinth of Solitude, no. The Poetry of Petrarch. The Great Poets. I've never heard of this person. Why can't I find that book though? Of Solitary Life. Let's try that. I did. I searched for Petrarch in Solitude. Of Solitary Life. Solitary Life. Come on. Find it. Poet. Everywhere a wanderer. That looks pretty interesting though. Everywhere a wanderer. That looks interesting. Hardcover, $22. The Poetry of Petrarch. I'm going to put that in my. Maybe I'll put that in my my list. Born in Tuscany, 1304, is widely considered as one of the fathers of modern Italian language. Through his writings inspired the humanist movement and subsequently the Renaissance. Wow. Petrarch remains misunderstood. He was a man of contradictions, a Roman pagan devotee and a devout Christian, a lover of friendship and sociability, yet intensely private. In this biography, it's a biography. Oh, okay. Sounds interesting. Let's go ahead and add that to my list. Add that to Kurt's list. Where's my list? Everybody gets a list but me. Oh, there it is. There we go. Okay, good. So, Petrarch in Solitude. So that must be what this engraving is. Okay, let's put a left justification there, shall we? Put that up there. Left justified. Now, I don't know where I'm gonna Well, let's just put it in the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to say dot 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 89. What did I do up here? This was 11-point font. Let's reduce that. That's 11 too. Let's take that down to 10. See if I can pull this off. Dot, dot, and this is going to be 158. Hey, I made it. Dot, 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 dot. There we go. Good enough. Dot, 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 dot. Oh, wait. I don't like that. It's going to be page 168. 68. Here. 309. Okay, so there we go. So I've added directions for placing the plates. We've got that in. I wonder if I should reduce this down to 10-point font too. Have some sort of consistency there. There we go. That's good. Okay, now this is actually an image that Emily made for Going Alone. This is God. This is Adam. And you know, among God's creation with the lamb and the lion together. And it says, "It is not good that man should be alone." So I'm going to remove that because this is not going alone. This is solitude. So let's take a look at this. This will be the next page. Boink. And I think I got a little bit of time. I can maybe get started on that just a little bit. So this is going to give the title part. Oh, the original author here, let's see, has the solitude in big bold letter right there. So I think I'll do the same. Solitude, but it is just centered here. Probably make that a lot bigger. Solitude, or okay. This is where it gets tricky because I need to begin literally figuring out what I'm going to say. Because see how the language is? I think that says the pernicious influence of a total seclusion from society upon the mind and the heart. So, and you see how the way that they copied it, it kind of didn't pick up the text really well. I love this, such subtitles as this. The pernicious. It's interesting how he uses a capital I. Should I keep that? Influence of a total seclusion from society. So he is indeed. I'm going to do that. I'm going to keep with the big letters here. So I'll do the uppercase I here. Correct the spelling. The pernicious influence of a total seclusion from society upon the mind and the heart. Now that solid, oh, that makes it bigger. So this solitude is going to have to be much bigger. Let's see, let's make that, how about 20 points? We'll leave it like that for now. And down here, this stuff, and all of this is italicized. See? Soon, when I move, I'll have a much better studio setup, better lighting. That'll be good. So that's italicized like that. He's got a semicolon after solitude. I kind of like that kind of style. I think I want to keep the original stylizing. Okay, then down here, he puts in like a center thing. I don't have anything fancy to put in as like a line. See right there? I don't have anything like that. So I'll just put in an M dash. I said an M dash. It won't do because it's this silly online version of Word. Here we go. I'm going to write the first bit. Okay. Chapter the first. Period. Introduction. Let's make that. Oh, question, comment. Jack says, Hi, Kurt, why are you transcribing this? Oh, good question. For two reasons. One, I read this book last year, and I really liked it. And you really can't get it in anything other than this format right here, which is literally a photocopied. It's photocopies of the book from the original 1799 printing. Let me make this a little bit bigger. And it's practically unreadable, illegible. Well, it's not illegible. You can actually, well, in some cases, it's not even legible, but it's unreadable. It's because it uses a 19th. It uses a what would it be? If it's right at the turn of the century, it uses a 1799 style and of language, and also the some of the way that the formatting is really difficult to read. For example, let's see if I can find. Take a look. Okay, well, that was hard for you to direct you to it. Okay, take a look at this. Let's see if I can read this. Hey, someone just joined me in Discord. Hello. So the retirement, which is not the result of cool and deliberate reason, so far from improving the feelings of the heart or strengthening the powers of the mind, generally renders men less able to discharge the duties and endure the burdens of life. The wisest and best formed system of retirement is indeed surrounded by a variety of dangers. See how hard that is to read because of the strange use of an F where an S should be, and also it's just the language is a little bit rough. So I'm going to bring this work forward from 1799 into a modern basically transcription of it and make it a little more readable and bring it back because it's basically been lost. It's a wonderful book, and it's a shame. And if I do one page a day, it should take me less than a year to do it. I think someone joined me in Discord. Hello, anybody there? Let's take a look. I heard a little chime. Oh yeah, there's Laura. Is that Laura, my friend? I can see you, Laura, but I don't think you have any audio set up. Oh, here you all can see. So anybody's welcome to come join me in Discord. I see you there, Laura, but it doesn't look like your audio is set up, working just right. So I am going to continue with my transcription work. Boink, and anybody's welcome to come join, by the way. All you have to do is go to the Discord. There's a link. If you go to goingalone.org, right there, and when you drop in at goingalone.org, you'll see this pop up. It's a little link to the Discord server right about now. Now, there it is. And just click on the link there, and it'll take you in, and you can join me right here online and then be part of this live. Here we go. Back to here. Introduction. Okay, this is the first bit. And this is exciting. I actually get to do some writing now. So let's make this left justified. Nope. There we go. Let's listen to a little music while I type, shall we? Let's have a little. What should we listen to? I don't have a good music. I don't have a good music selection. All I've got is some. Here, let's some sounds. Let's just listen to some pleasant school. No, how about Spring Mountain? Japanese. Let's go to the mountains in Japan. Doesn't seem to be working here. Oh well, that's not working. Anyway, here we go. Let's go ahead and write the first paragraph. Let's finish. I'm going to write out this part of the page, this section here, and then we'll call it a day. So you'll get to see me try to struggle with this. Solitude in its strict in its strict and literal acceptation. Wow. Acceptation. There's a word. I didn't even know that was a word. ACCEPTATION. TATION. Look at that. Look at that. Solitude and strict and little acceptation. I have never heard that word before. Let's take a look. Google. Acceptation. There you go. Look at that. Clear sense of the generally recognized meaning of a word or phrase. How interesting.
Acceptation.
I wonder if you guys can hear that. Are you able to hear that when I click on this? I can hear it speaking. Can you please let me know if you can hear that?
Acceptation.
Acceptation. Okay, good. So we'll leave that in because that is indeed a true word. Acceptation is equally to the you can hear it too. Okay, good. Thanks for letting me know. 5CH3NK. Happiness and for into the nature of good gosh. Nature of an inclination to exercise the faculty of speech. And then he has an asterisk there because he's going to put it bang. There we go. Put the asterisk there. Speech and the asterisk to interchange the sentiments of the mind to indulge to indulge Now, here, let's correct that spelling there. Check this out. Very strange functionality here. Look at this. Look how the author, Zimmermann, completes this sentence there before the end of the page. Here's the to indulge, and then drops down the to the bottom of the page. He does that consistently through the book to let us know that we're about to go to another page. It's like a little tool, a little trick that nobody does anymore. Again, another 1799 artifact of 1799 writing. Hold on, let me try something here. Can't figure out why my little sound effects machine isn't working. Let's see. Still not working. Oh well. Okay, so we've got that in there. I'm gonna not do that fancy thing with the. So now he drops down. Probably got more room on the page and does the asterisk now. So this is to whatever that asterisk was. Let's just read what we got so far. Our first. Oh wait, you can't see what I've got on the screen. I keep forgetting to do that. This is our first bit, right? Okay. So, opening pit. Solitude, or the pernicious influence of a total seclusion from society upon the mind and on the heart. Chapter the first, with that period is there is deliberate. Introduction. And what's a period there? Solitude, in its strict and literal acception, is equally unfriendly to the happiness and try that again. I thought I heard something. Solitude, in its strict and literal acception, is equally unfriendly to the happiness and foreign to the nature of mankind. An inclination to exercise the faculty of speech, to interchange the sentiments of the mind, to indulge the, and that'll go on the next page. Let's add whatever was here in the asterisk. It's a lot. Okay, here we go. For some reason, Aristotle, capitals, says, I'm going to do the whole thing. That as nature does nothing in vain, and as man is the only animal whom she hath endued. Okay, this is literally how it's spelt out. Endued with the privilege of speech. Too many E's. With speech, let's stop there for just a second. Take a look at this. This will get faster as I work up to it. This is just my third day. Okay. He must have been formed for social delights, an opinion which the celebrated. What in the world is that? Okay, this is literally what it's got here. The celebrated capital P U F F. Hi, someone just joined. Hello. I-N or E-N? E-N-D-O-R-F-F. What in the world is that? Celebrated Puffendorf? Okay, and just in case you think I'm making that up, Puffendorf. Yeah, it does. It sounds like something from Harry Potter. Am I reading that wrong? Puffin, that's an E. Puffendorf. What the heck is a Puffendorf? Let's take a look. Samuel von Puffendorf? Okay, the time is just right. There we go. Okay, wait. Yeah, this is so this it's a man. Oh, you can't see it, sorry. It's a man, Samuel von Puffendorf. Now, of course, spelling just is all out the window. Samuel Frerer von Puffendorf, 1632 to 1694, was a German jurist, political philosopher, economist, and historian. He was born Samuel Puffendorf and ennobled in 1694. He was made a baron by Charles VI of Sweden a few months before his death at age 62. Among his achievements are the commentaries and revisions of the natural law theories of Thomas Hobbes and Hugo Grotius. His political concepts are part of the cultural background of the American Revolution. Puffendorf is seen as an important precursor of Enlightenment in Germany. He was involved in quarrels with clerical circles and frequently had to defend himself against accusations of heresy, despite holding largely traditional Christian views on matters of dogma and doctrine. So it's a man. So he and the spelling is all off. Apparently, his proper spelling is Puffendorf, not Puffendorff. Interesting. So he's got double F's in there where aren't needed. So the celebrated Puffendorf was a man. This is fun. Comma, has comma, in common with all writers on natural law. No, natural law. Adopted. And then here's a quote. So this is a quote from the celebrated Puffendorf. and wait, before we get any further, is anybody else having an issue with this word right here? Endued? Endued? Imbued? What in the world? She hath endued. I'm looking at it. That is how it's spelled. Let's see if that's an actual proper word. Endued. Look at that. It's a word. Endued. Past tense. Endued. Past participle. Endued. Endow or provide with a quality or ability. Hold on. Kaiser's calling me. What do they want? It's here.
Hi, good evening. This is Glenda from Kaiser Permanente. May I speak with Mr. Kurt Bell?
Yeah, this is Kurt.
Hi, Mr. Bell. Can you verify your date of birth for me, please?
Sure, May 19th, 1964.
Thank you very much. The physician assistant has a message for you with regards to your cholesterol test.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So she said she just recommended that you need to follow up with a phone appointment with your primary care physician, who is Dr. Atoyan, okay?
All right. So this is regarding the which test?
It's the cholesterol results.
Oh, cholesterol results. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Very.
So, she just recommended that a telephone appointment will just do.
Okay. Very good. I will take care of that. Thank you so much.
Sure. Okay. Bye.
Bye bye. Yeah, right. I'm not going to do that. I'm currently between jobs. I'm unemployed, so I don't have any insurance right now. So I know I could have done the Cobra thing, but I elected not to because I should be reemployed within a couple of weeks, but we'll see. So 5Che, how do you say that name? 5Che S3 NK. I had to Google Endued when you first wrote it too. Okay, good. So it looks like it's a real word. Endow. That's cool. I have to add that to my vocabulary study. To endow or provide. And, hey, and can I say 5Che3 NK? I don't know what to call you. Can I just say, isn't this cool? Using this, we're actually seeing these words. So let's see. Let's see if we can. So it's an endu. It means to endow or provide with a quality or ability. So let's see if we make sense. Okay. Aristotle says that as nature does nothing in vain, and as man is the only animal whom she hath endowed with the privilege of speech, he must have formed for social delights, endued. Okay, she hath endued. Okay, endued, endowed, right? So that makes sense, right? An opinion which the celebrated Puffendorf has in common with all writers upon natural law adopted. And here we get to hear what the celebrated Puffendorf has to say. This is a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be. That I'm really enjoying this. That man, comma, and then a quotation. No, what in the world? I have to figure out these quotation marks. That man says he. Oh, okay, that's conventional. I get it. Was designed by nature for a life of society. This alone might be sufficient argument, comma, that he only, comma, of all living creatures is endued. There's that word again with, and I'm sure I'm getting lots of typos here, of expressing his mind to others by articulate sounds, comma, a faculty which, comma, abstracting from the social condition, comma, we cannot conceive to be of any use or advantage to mankind. Let's see how I butchered this. I'm using my wife's keyboard. I'm not. So my fingers are not good. Or well, hey, it doesn't see too many problems. Let's see. Let's clean this up. And you know it's kind of fun. It's like catching a fish. You got it on the reel and you're reeling it in. And then when you get it, you get to see what it is and we get to read it. So let's see if I've got this. So just what does Aristotle have to say about this? Oh, too bad I don't have any. Oh, there's that. I got my music back. There's my railroad horn. 553 NK. Can you hear that? Can you hear my little railroad horn? I appreciate you helping me out here. And then after we'll listen to the railroad horn, and then we'll read what Aristotle has to say. The volume's a little low on that. Let me up the volume there. Maybe it's my volume's a little. My volume's a little low. Okay, there we go. Okay, here we go. Aristotle. Aristotle says that as nature does nothing in vain, and as man is the only animal whom she hath endued with the privilege of speech, he must have been formed for social delights. An opinion which the celebrated Puffendorf has in common with all writers upon natural law, adopted, that man, says he, was designed by nature for a life of society. This alone might be sufficient argument that he only, of all living creatures, is endued with the power of expressing his mind to others by articulate sounds, a faculty which, abstracting from the social condition, we cannot conceive to be of any use for advantage to mankind. I don't get that last part. That man, says he, was designed. So Puffendorf is building on what Aristotle says. Puffendorf says that man, says he, was designed by nature for a life of society. This alone, isn't that interesting that he's using the language designed by nature rather than designed by God? This alone, what if this represents the infusion of natural sciences upon the old paradigm? That man, says he, was designed by nature for a life of society. This alone might be sufficient argument that he only, of all living creatures, is endued with the power of expressing his mind to others by articulate sounds, a faculty which, abstracting from the social condition, we cannot conceive to be of any use for advantage. Any use or advantage. That's the problem. For advantage, use or advantage to mankind. A faculty which, abstracting from the social condition, we cannot conceive to be of any use or advantage to mankind. Sounds a faculty which, abstracted from the social condition, we cannot see. So is he saying that I think he's making Aristotle and Puffendorf are making a point And Zimmermann is using them to make a point that we are social creatures, that we need one another. And you can hear the train horn. Thank you for, here we go. I can show the comment. You can hear the train horn. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that. So I think I did it. I did it. I got the whole first page. Let's drop that down just a little bit. Boo, 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 boo. I'm really pleased with the way that looks. Take a look at this. Have a look at this. Doesn't that kind of look like that? I can do better. I'm very happy with the result. We've done it. We have one watching now. I am that one. Oh, okay. You are the one. Yes. And Laura says, okay, that was Jago that says that. I am that one. And Laura says, yes, I like it. So Laura, we've got it. We've got the first page of J.G. Zimmermann's Solitude transcribed. Very good. Jago says a smiley face. So good. I'm very happy with that result. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just kind of wrap things up. And it says it's looking good so far. Thank you. We've got that in good shape. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off then. I can hear Emily just got home. Yumiko's making dinner. Soon, you can see we started to pack all of our stuff. So soon we're going to be moving out of here into our new home. We're all very excited about that. Here, it's like, here's the sound of coming into a Japanese. You know what? Some of these things are broken. They're broken. Oh well. Well, I'm going to sign off for now. And thank you for joining me, everybody, for my first page of transcriptions. We'll continue on. I'll be pretty much doing this every day until I get this darn book done. There'll be more topics to follow after that. And again, if you're interested and curious, you can join me and others here in the Discord. I can see that no one's there. Right, there was somebody in there earlier. Oh, somebody introduced themselves. Who's this? Hello, it's me. Oh, hell, there's hi Laura. She's you guys can't see what I'm seeing. So this is the Discord, and this is the introduction section. Laura is here, and she's saying hello. Hello, Laura. Hello, Laura. I'm so glad you are. Laura's an old friend of mine. Not that she's old, but we've been knowing each other a long time. Everybody, thank you for joining me. I wish you all the best. I will be doing this again tomorrow. Maybe if after I get things settled down, I'll have a schedule. And if you want, you can join. And Laura says, hope you have fun in your new home. Later, tater. Later, tater to you too, Laura. Take care, everybody. Good night.